Welcome back. It's art time class. Today we are trying streaming the weaving project that we're going to be working on. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are using burlap and yarn for our weaving project. Let me make sure I have all this set. Ooh, so exciting. So I have my needle, I've already have it threaded because I was practicing. And I'm going to go ahead and start doing a little weaving here. And I thought it might be fun to not just have our instructional video, but give you guys another video where you'll see just how long I spend on this. So here you see all of my practice that I've been working on. Keep going. And I really like weaving from this side over. So I'm going to go ahead and try this direction. Just because I think it's good to try different things. Try to go over under every single one. Looks like it's starting to unravel here. Gotta be extra gentle with it. And then I think I really enjoy just flipping it over. I think it's easier that way. Let's do the next song. Oops. Oh no. The needle, the yarn. Put that back through. Very good. Let's go ahead and do a little knot here, just to give a little extra strength. Let's try going back in this direction and see how it looks. There's more than one way to weave. In the instructional video we'll see in class, I just did a little example of the easy over under, but there's a lot of different ways. Ooh, it is starting to unravel there. See if I can knot it. And I like this burlap yarn because it has this fitted edge. I mean, you can see I have a mistake right here with this opening, but I think it's still going to look cool when I finish. Um, So interesting fact about this project is I got it from another art teacher in our district. I was during one of our meetings, I was talking about how I had a parent. I saw a parent at a restaurant, and I was like, "Hey, how are you? Yes, I'm your child's art teacher. So good to see you." Stuff like that. And they were talking about how their little one likes art and that she wishes she could teach them weaving. And I thought to myself, how can I teach weaving in the classroom? Because it's something I definitely would love to teach and go over. Oh, that's a fun stitch. I have to practice that one again. So I talked to another art teacher and was like, oh man, I really wish I had a good project for this. And she recommended burlap and yarn. I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? Brilliant. And that's what brought this activity to us. Let's see, I have a little bit left. I could probably do 2 more. Let's do right in between this blue area. Oops. That's going to happen. The shorter the yarn is, it's going to happen a lot more. Double knot it off. I'll trim that later. Oh, such a cute song. I think we have room for maybe just one more. Let's do up here. Let's get some close-ups. So I'm just slightly pushing it forward with my finger and thumb over here. And I picked a needle for our class that's not going to poke our skin or anything like that. It's a pretty big gauge. Look at that. That tail end is shorter than the needle itself, just about. So let's go ahead and knot that off. Let's do a double knot. I'm going to loop this in here because I can. Let's add some more. I've got more pink and more blue. I want to add more pink because I already have 2 things of blue. I'm going to add some pink up here. Looks like this will be good for 2 or 3 lines. I'm not even going to knot it. Let's see what happens. I actually kind of want to do another one of these. I thought that looked really cool. Let's go in from over here. Look at this shape. It's starting to get all messed up. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Let's put it up here. And then when I'm all finished, if I want, I can go back with a little bit of Elmer's glue on the fabric, these fibers right here, and it will strengthen them and it will make it less soft, but it will give it strength if I want to. Help keep it from unraveling. So this is called a French knot, these things. And to do a French knot, I'm going to lay my needle on top right here and go 1, 2, 3. I can do more than just 3. And then I'll poke it through the next opening. Over. And pull that through. Oh no, it messed up. Gotta pull that tighter. It's kind of a French knot. It's messed up right there. That's hard to do with yarn. Usually I do French knot with embroidery thread, which is a lot thinner. I bet if I just, let me see if I can twist this some more. And then let's see what happens. It might look okay. No, I'm not kidding. It's going to look okay no matter what happens. As long as I'm having fun experimenting and learning. That's what matters. Keep going and see how it turns out. It's kind of funky like this blue one too. Put that in over here. This is such a fun song. I haven't used it in any of my videos yet, but it's one of the ones I've got on my list. I think there's a robot and a space rocket. Well, it's really a rocket, but you can create any kind of aerodynamic looking project I've been thinking about doing this song with. The thread came undone, and it's it's about the length of my needle, so I'm gonna go ahead and knot this off. And see, this is why I want to keep the tails, because they're easy to just knot together. Double knot those. Done. Let's add some more blue because I've got that cut and ready. I'm really starting to fill in this area up here. Let's do something over here, perhaps? Go ahead and just knot off this end. Oh, this song is so cute. It's called Birthday Cake. Of course it's cute. Double knot there. And let's do, what kind of stitch should I do? Like a little bit of a diagonal there. Oh, this is so cute looking. Okay. Let's see if we can continue the idea. Y'all see that? It's so cute. Ooh, don't pull it too tightly though. It's gotta remain fairly loose so it pops. I like that little pop it's got there. And this is me on the weekend having fun. Looks like I kind of messed up a little bit right there. It's alright though. Look, now there we go. That's the look I'm wanting. So I'm really like going up diagonally and then coming down next to it. Like this. Man, this makes me want to do like a knitting and crocheting video too. We will have to do some of that. And if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Leave comments in the video and I will definitely see those and know that they are desired. And we'll make them. These crafty fun things. Yarn's really soft to work with, so yeah, I like it as a material. It's soft. See, now that took a lot longer than one of these. But look how pretty that is. Oh, and I love the way it feels. The texture, yes. I'm just imagining you all in class right now, weaving away. All right, so for this last one, I'm going to also pull it back through this. Kind of a little knot there to just a little strengthen that corner piece. Ooh, I like. I like. Let's do. I kind of want to try this one again. It got messed up over here because it's so close to the edge. So what was I doing? I was like coming back and then coming forward. It's kind of creating like a little opening there. Like coming over, I don't know, 1, 2, or 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, the needle. Dude, the eye of this needle is so big, it's perfect for yarn. Ooh, this definitely takes up more yarn to do this. I can see it. Oh, I can pull it tighter and it creates like a little singed opening there. Cool. Okay, let's keep experimenting. And let's knot it over here just to give it a little extra strength. And it looks like we have enough just to barely make it across. So let's just do a simple over-under design right up next to this pink one. Let's see if we can go over-under every single one. The more over and under we do, like, the stronger and less likely it is to unravel. Oh, dude, this song's named Bubble Bath, and it definitely makes me think. Cool. I felt like I was next to a pond when I heard it first. Oh, there we go. Yay! Let's bring that through. Yes, I like that. Okay, let's knot it off. Ooh, we can use this part right here. Ooh, looking good. Let's add some more of this green. It's like a light minty green. So pull this out. And I like pulling from the center of the skein. That's what this is, a skein of yarn. Now, all of our yarn in class actually comes from a couple different big donations. I had someone's grandma gave us a bunch of yarn one time. And then I had a coworker, one of the other teachers we work with. She gave me a bunch of yarn. And then I also had another big donation of yarn come in from a parent. And, you know, they come by and they're like, would you use this? Could you? This is artsy, right? And crafty. And I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely. So that's where all of our yarn comes from. They're actually from donations. We have not spent any money on yarn. So if you are ever noticing a family member wanting to throw away yarn, don't let them do it. Say, hey, we can use that in the art room. Can I give it to my art teacher? because we could always use fun yarn. And every so often, like I've only have 2 spools of it, but there's like some really fun yarn in the classroom that we have. And I have used it for a fun touch to some of our projects to give a little texture to them. So I've used up one. It had like a fringe cut. Fringe is like little bits and ends coming off of it. Super fuzzy, fringy yarn. And we glued it onto a project to make our creature drawing fuzzy. It was so cute. Yeah, I definitely like rotating it. Ooh, I love the way this feels when I touch it, especially this one up here. This one's probably my favorite strand. Make sure this goes into the trash. Don't just put that on the floor. We've got trash buckets around the room just for that. Make it easy to clean up and convenient. Taking care of the art room is your responsibility. Have it going right here. Well, some students will do a pattern where they'll have a certain color and then it'll do like an AB pattern or an ABC pattern. It is totally up to you if you want to do that. I'm kind of going a little random. So this orange, I didn't have a lot of it, but I really liked it because it was super bright. So that was just a little piece of scrap yarn. In class, we'll have about 30 minutes of working time the first day. And then most classes will have a second day to work on this. There might be a couple classes that just need 1 day. I feel like most classes will want 2. And that way we get anyone who is accidentally absent 1 day, they get a second day to try to make the class. It always makes me sad when you guys miss class. But remember, all our materials can be purchased at our local Walmart. Like this one I did get at our local Walmart. This one is I got from the local Goodwill store. It's like $1. It's like, sweet. I'm doing a yarn project. I'm just going to snag that for $1. And then these types of needles you can get at our local Walmart as well, or you can go into the city and get them from one of the craft stores as well. They do have a larger variety, and they also have sales where these things will go on sale. Let's do, because it's kind of blue, green, blue. I need a little green right there. Blue, green, blue. I think that will look really good. There we go. Let's see what happens if I gather it in the middle here. How does it look? Oh, it's like a bow! Let's go ahead and pull that loose. If that does happen, you end up gathering it, just pull it loose a little bit. Here we go. We have time for a little bit more. Let's give a knot here just to add a little strength to it. So I'm just feeding that back through. I want a little bit of green over here. And this orange. I don't know, the orange and pink really pop nicely. Oh, I should try another French knot. It's hard to do, but might as well try. So again, I put my needle right next to the yarn and wrap it around 2 or 3 times. You can do more. Let's try 2 this time. 1, 2. Then I poke it through the hole, and I'm going to really keep my fingers tight behind it as I'm poking it through. I'm really hoping it won't. Ooh. It's the eye of the needle is so big with this needle. It pulls it right through to the other side. So there's the French knot. It's on this side. And that's okay. It is still fun to try. See, can I do it right in between this pink and orange one? They are kind of next to each other. Can I fit that through? Haha! It fit right through. So I could probably do 1, maybe 2 more times back and forth. Let's add some more green. Let's see. I think maybe right here. Double up the green right next to each other. See how that looks. Do like a streak of green right here. A stripe of it. Dun, 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 dun. Another fun song. Oh, this one's so cute already. It's called Happy Mistake. I love the name of this song. Happy mistake there. Let's pull that tight. All right, we'll go ahead and knot this one off. Let's use my needle to poke it through. Ooh, there's so much yarn now. There it is. Starting to unravel. This might be a sign that it is a good time to cut the ends. and see where we're at. So, cut all these tails. I'm going to make a little pile of them and throw them into the trash, not onto the ground. That's important. And this side looks kind of nice. This one's kind of all messy. Yeah, it's all sorts of messy over here. So it looks like this has come undone. What I can do is try to knot these. By twisting them around each other. And tying it like that. And if you pull all these out, like that's your piece of burlap that you did that to, and that was your choice as the artist. If you want to pull some out, that is all you. I think another one over here needs to get tied. Yeah, that's gonna help it a little bit. Well, there we go. I've been working on this for a little over 30 minutes, plus what I had started from creating the initial instructional video. And here's how it turned out. Yay! So it's kind of double-sided. It's got a lot of texture to it with the coarseness of the burlap and then the softness of the yarn. So really liking it. It's lost a bit of its shape. So you can see right here, instead of a straight line, it kind of bumps right there. And then on this side, it's less bumpy, but there's still bumps and humps here and there. And that's totally fine. I still like it and had fun and learned a lot. And I hope you enjoyed working on this activity as well. Until next time, keep being creative.